Wars are breaking out everywhere in the world, yet China stands firm as a mountain. And the biggest contributor to this is actually America. I'm not being sarcastic. I genuinely think we should thank the US. Let me ask you a question. Why did World War I start? Simply put, old powers like Britain and France had already taken all the good spots. A rising power like Germany developed later. They made products, but then found there was no global market left to sell to, massive overproduction. Factories running at full capacity, goods piling up like a mountain. Where were the consumers? Gone, all taken. So what do? You fight. The essence of war is to redraw the map, to seize territory, resources, and sales channels. Germany lost. They didn't get a market. Their overproduction problem wasn't solved. It got worse, so they had to fight again. That was World War II. From this, we see two fundamental issues. First, in the industrial age, overproduction is the biggest trigger for war. You fight to grab land and resources, but ultimately, you're fighting for the market. For sales channels, you can only make money and grow if you sell your stuff. Second, the side forced to break the status quo has it the hardest. You want to smash the current system? You have to destroy countless people's livelihoods, and you might not even solve your problem. This logic still holds true today. Understand these 2 points, and look at the world now. What's the global situation? Overproduction again. Worse than ever in history. So why hasn't World War III started? Honestly, we have to thank America and the Soviet Union. They teamed up to dismantle colonialism. They replaced closed imperial preference systems with a unified global market, especially America. For decades, they pushed trade liberalization, knocking on doors country by country, forcing markets open, pushing for lower tariffs. This objectively helped China immensely. China didn't need war to get markets and resources. If we can do business and make money normally, why would we fight? Our factories produce, our ships sail, our goods sell worldwide. The cycle works. War is unnecessary for us. I'm not petty. We should thank America. Thank you. So why is America getting restless now? Because China, with its massive pool of engineers and talent, has built an overwhelming, systemic advantage in making real products. You don't need to fight anyone. Just produce quietly. Ship your products worldwide. Your competitors get squeezed out of the market one by one. This process doesn't kill people. It doesn't take territory. It doesn't cause an immediate recession. But its impact on competitors is essentially the same as losing a world war. Their companies shut down. Their workers lose jobs. Their supply chains move abroad. Then comes economic depression, industrial collapse, and national decline. It's like a game of Go. You quietly surround all your opponent's pieces. Their space shrinks with every move. That's when they get desperate, and desperation leads to stupid moves. China doesn't need to force a change now. The momentum is on our side. We just need to watch our rivals make mistakes in their panic, and calmly catch what they throw at us. Look at recent years. America tried to rally Europe against China. They kept hyping the Russian threat, forcing Europe to pick a side. Then Russia and Ukraine fought. European energy prices skyrocketed. German chemical companies were the first to crack. They were talking about desinization, moving supply chains out of China. Now it's become de-Europeanization. They're moving factory lines times China. Amid the Middle East conflict shaking up the energy chain, on March 26, BASF, the world's largest chemical company, fully launched its integrated site in Zhanjiang, China. It's their biggest investment since the Ukraine war started. Trump went after Venezuela, then Iran. He created the Hormuz oil crisis. Global production costs shot up. Worldwide capacity took a hit. China already produces over half the world's aluminum. His move just increased our market share. America is helping China sell its capacity. Incredible. So understand this principle. Breaking the status quo is hard. Changing the momentum is even harder. When anxious, people tend to take risks. They think they can win a big bet, but often that bet loses them the whole game. Back during World War II, America was in China's current position, especially before World War II. The Great Depression pushed America. They also considered expansion. Plans were ready. Plans to fight Japan, Britain, Canada, you name it. Then Europe started fighting. Asia started fighting. They were over there destroying each other's capacity. The economic crisis was cured by war. America was thrilled. Sitting across the ocean, watching the show, selling supplies. If Japan hadn't attacked Pearl Harbor, America might not have joined so early. Today, China's position is even better. No single country can unite all others. No one dares to attack China directly. That's the result of decades of work by scientists and soldiers. So, why wouldn't I sell goods and grab market share while they're exhausting each other? When they're done fighting and tired, they'll look back. The market will already be ours. After World War II, US manufacturing made up 40% of the global total. Today, China hasn't fired a single shot. We're already at 30%. Some predict it'll be 45% in 10 years. Look at America's World War II script. Winning a world war gives them, at most, that kind of honey. China got it without moving a single soldier. Impressive, right? If you still don't get it, here's a simple analogy. Imagine the international community is a group of people at a dinner table. A few start fighting. What do? You try to break up the fight, sure, but you also take advantage while they're distracted. Eat all the good food on the table. Pack up what you can't finish. Share the rest with friends. If you stand there thinking, they're fighting, should I fight too? You've lost your mind. Some things others fight a World War for and still might not get. You just sit quietly at home, do nothing, and someone delivers it to your door. At that point, if you don't take it all, you are wasting the opportunity. Remember, if heaven offers and you don't take, you'll suffer. If the time is right and you don't act, you'll face disaster.